Split. So Split is the latest film directed by M. Night Shyamalan, and it features James McAvoy as the main character. Now, anyone who knows M. Night Shyamalan knows that he's been a very streaky director. For instance, let me take you back. During the 90s, he was starting to come into his own and be on his own stride when he directed that movie everyone loves called The Sixth Sense, which is a really great thriller film that had one of the best plot twists of all time. And then afterwards, he made some other movies that weren't so good. In fact, some of them downright sucked. Not to mention The Last Airbender, which... that was bad. And he tried to get back on his feet with After Earth, and that didn't do nearly as well. So a lot of people just threw in the towel on him and gave up and thought maybe he lost his touch. And now he's back with Split. And this begs the question, has M. Night Shyamalan gotten back on good ground? Honestly, yes he does. The movie Split is about James McAvoy as his one character named Dennis. And he has 23 different split personalities all living inside his head, and he's basically just kidnapped these 3 high school girls and kept them captive in some basement cellar somewhere. Now, throughout the film, he and all of his personalities are basically interacting with the girls, and they're basically just creeped out and they don't know what to make of all this. The movie really does follow this one girl, the one quiet, weird, sort of creepy girl the most, because she seems to have the most development. The interaction she has between herself and Dennis is really what builds the movie, among other things. First of all, I definitely have to give props to James McAvoy, because he completely owned the shit out of this role. It must have been a task having to do all those personalities at once and keep track of everything, but he plays them so well and perfectly, they just mesh together, and it just flows so nicely. He's really the only role I kind of knew right off the bat in this film, the only major actor I knew in this film, so that helped, but he definitely did his part well, very well. Too well, in fact. The girls, the other characters, they did good enough, but I didn't really care much about their acting. I just wanted to see what they would do with the plot. So the plot is a typical M. Night Shyamalan movie. It's slow-paced, kind of quiet, not a lot of music. A little soft-spoken, but it eventually builds over time until the end of the movie where you see where it all leads up to. And it's kind of low-budgeted too, don't forget that. The film itself is pretty good. It's suspenseful enough on its own, but then you get to the ending, and I know the ending's been talked about a lot, and without spoiling it or going into detail, I will definitely say that the ending is something that a lot of people who like past movies of suspense or whatever will appreciate very much. And that's all I'm going to say, so stick around for that. So, my final thoughts on the movie, was it good? Yeah, surprisingly it was very good. In fact, I dare say Shyamalan finally got back on his groove. But he has to make more than one film like this for me to consider him completely back. Overall, I'm very pleased with the end result of this movie. I liked it, I saw it, I did it kind of late admittedly, but it was good, and for that reason, I will give this a silver ribbon rating. The reason I gave it a silver ribbon is because the slow pace is something that's really not my taste at all, but, well, I should be used to it by now. Okay, Split, have you seen it? What did you all think? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What is your favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie? Whatever you think, leave me a comment below and tell me how you feel. Also, don't forget to check out my Twitter at AsteroidMike. Don't forget to check out my blog. If you like this channel and you want to see more of my videos, don't forget to subscribe or share this video with all your friends if you like it. And as always, I will see you around. So until then, this is me saying peace out.